So, with Spider-Man right around the corner from being added to Marvel's Avengers, today's video we're going to be talking about all the 5 skins that he should have, well, mainly this MCU skins, that he should have in the future of the game, like when he is like in the game more off, like in the future. So if you enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and yeah, let's get into it. So unfortunately, Spider-Man is only being added to PlayStation, which means I won't be able to play it, but still, I think it's going to be awesome to see Spider-Man. I can still watch like, gameplay of it, and if I think it's good enough, then I might get a PlayStation with all the new Marvel exclusives that are coming out as well on that. Obviously, the Spider-Man game itself, Miles Morales and stuff like that. But yeah, obviously Spider-Man has been added to the Avengers game, and which means more skins are going to be added for him. Yesterday we got a bunch of, well, a few skins that he would be getting, and there was quite a few good ones on there, like Spider-Man Noir and a couple others. I don't think that was on there, but no, Spider-Man Noir was on there, but there was quite a few others that were on there as well. But these are going to be mainly skins. Well, these are all going to be MCU skins, other than one that we haven't seen in the MCU yet. Well, we have in Tobey Maguire's universe, which may soon come into the part of the MCU, so maybe it might count that as a MCU skin as well. But if you did enjoy the video, like I just said, please like, subscribe, and let's get into it. So at number 5, I've got Civil War Spider-Man. Now this is the first suit we ever see Spider-Man in the MCU. Obviously, this is the suit that Tony Stark gives him. To fight in the battle. Obviously, this suit is iconic. It was just the first suit that he gets. Well, actually, other than the one. Oh no, this is the first suit actually he does get. He uses in the MCU. Then he obviously makes his own because it gets taken away from him. But that's for later on. But yeah, I think this skin is very. I think this Spider-Man suit is very detailed. I think it obviously looks very different to the starting skin that you get at the start of the game with Spider-Man in the Avengers game. So I think obviously with that Spider-Man suit, I think it looks awesome, very detailed as well, and I love that skin because we see it in Homecoming as well. If he gets taken away from him by Tony Stark, then he gets it back, gets offered Iron Spider, but obviously the rest is history. Obviously he's that in Endgame, and yeah, so that's why I have in the number 5 spot I have Civil War Spider-Man, because I just think it's a very cool skin, and we already have obviously Black Panther skin from Civil War, so it'll be cool to see another Civil War skin get added to Marvel's Avengers. Now at number 4 spot we have Infinity War Spider-Man, obviously, or / Iron Spider. Now I spoke about this just a minute ago. At the end of Homecoming, so Tony Stark does offer Iron Spider to Peter, but he doesn't take it, and he takes his old, obviously the suit that he has before. Obviously he wants to start off, listen to Tony Stark's words, and he started off small, and then obviously in Infinity War he gets the Iron Spider suit, and obviously uses that throughout. And I think it's a very cool skin. Obviously, I thought we've seen the Iron Spider over the years before. It was obviously in Infinity War, and I thought it was amazing before that, and I just thought it was even more incredible when we first saw it in Homecoming. But then when we saw it in Infinity War, I thought it was even better, because I thought obviously him using it as well, I thought it was very cool. So yeah, I think that it'll be I think it's a very detailed skin as well, just like the Civil War skin. So I think it'll be incredible to have in the Avengers game. Now the suit that we have in number 3 is Spider-Man, the No Way Home suit that we see in the trailer. Now this is we get a glimpse of it at the start, obviously in the posters, where it's kind of got like a black bit behind it. This is more like a Far From Home skin as well. He gets it at the end of Far From Home, then obviously in No Way Home as well we see it in the trailers, and well, in the trailer, and obviously we see it at the start of in the poster as well, the leaked poster or whatever. So I think it'll be very cool to see that skin, because I think it's very detailed as well, just like the other skins. So yeah, I think obviously the No Home suit, there's not much to say about it, because it's just detailed as like the others. Kind of looks similar, but it's different as well. Obviously different colours that we see on the skin, and I think it'll be a very cool skin to see in the game. Obviously it's the first No Way Home skin that we get. Maybe comes out when No Way Home comes out in December. That would be cool to see. And yeah, that's why I have that number 3. So at number 2, I have a suit that I'm sure everyone would love to see. And by the way, these aren't in order that I want to see. These are just muddled up. So yeah, just wanted to get that out there. But I'm pretty sure this is a suit everyone would love to see get added to the Avengers game for Spider-Man, and it is the symbiote suit. Now, everyone would love to see this skin. I think it's an amazing skin. Obviously, it's so detailed. Obviously, especially with Venom as well. It's just, the skin. They don't have to base it off Tobey Maguire's suit. They could obviously change it up. We've seen very we've seen different variations of the symbiote suit in different shows over the years. We've seen it in the Spider-Man show, animated shows. We've seen it obviously in Tobey Maguire's universe. But yeah, they could really do anything with the symbiote suit. Obviously, it's very cool, and yeah, it's just a suit that everyone would love to see. I guess it's just a very cool skin, very detailed, looks awesome as well. And I'm pretty sure I think the people at Crystal Dynamics know that they will get money off this skin because they know everyone will buy it because it's such a cool skin and everyone wants to see it. So yeah. Now this is number one spot. Tell us what Spider-Man suits you would like to see from the MCU that I haven't said, or any Spider-Man suits you would like to see be added to the Avengers game in the future. But the skin or suit I have at the number one spot is homemade Spider-Man suit from Homecoming. Now I think this suit is amazing. Obviously, there's a suit in Spider-Man has that's very similar. It's the Scarlet Spider. Obviously, the blue jacket and stuff they have are very similar to what we see in Homecoming. But I think the homemade suit in Homecoming looks awesome. Obviously, it's the first suit that he has to kind of build himself and start off scratch, and it's very cool to see in Homecoming to see him building up his way to prove to Tony Stark that he deserves the Spider-Man suit back. Obviously, starts from the bottom, and then he builds everything up, and he obviously defeats the Vulture with just his his homemade suit from what he was, and it shows Tony Stark that he does deserve the main suit that Tony Stark gave him at the start. So that's why I think it's the coolest skin to have, very detailed, obviously the blue jacket and the goggles that he has as well. I think that's very cool, and I think it will be a very good skin to have in the game for the Avengers, in the Avengers game for people to buy. So this was a list of 5 Spider-Man skins I think should be added to the Avengers game. Like I just said a minute ago, tell us down below which skins you think should be added to the Avengers game. I hope you had a good day. I hope you enjoyed the video as well. Please like and subscribe. Hope you have a good day, and goodbye.